Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching this video. Today I have a humongous haul to share with you guys. I went to Target, Walmart just for 2 things, and then Ulta for a couple things. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first couple things I'm going to share with you are just from Walmart. I did go there just to get 2 things. They are from the Flower Beauty line, which is Drew Barrymore's line. And honestly, I've tried like a lip gloss from that line and I wasn't a huge fan of it. But my sister really likes the line and she did just come out, Drew Barrymore just came out with all of her like spring stuff. So I did want to try a couple of new things to see what I thought. I did get one of these. This is a long wear lip cream in the shade I'm Blushing. And so I haven't tried this yet, but I'm excited to see if it's like a liquid lipstick or what, but the shade looks really, really pretty. And then I got this, which I thought was super interesting. This is the EE cream. So we had BB, we have CC, and now we have EE. This says it erase everything is like what EE stands for. And I got Porcelain Tint. And it says, it's a miracle. Our EE Erase Everything Ultimate Foundation fills in uneven skin texture and fine lines while hydrating the skin. So I used it today and like first impressions are like the coverage isn't amazing. I think if you have like pretty good skin, you might like this. But I have a lot of like texture and acne scars and stuff. And to be totally honest, this didn't really cover it up too well. It is like a moussey like texture and it has like a brush that you push the product up through. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm going to play with it a little bit more and see if I like it. Kind of on maybe like no makeup days, I might like this. Okay, and then moving on to Ulta. I'm also just going to touch on this because I didn't get that many things from Ulta. I did get 2 things from J-Cat Beauty. This is the Dolce de Leche Triple Baked Eyeshadow. I've had this in the past, but I dropped mine and it shattered, which was like so sad because I absolutely love this for a highlight, like inner corner, brow bone, face highlight, whatever. It is an eyeshadow, but I use it for face as well. So I just kind of like swirl all 3 of them together and then like ba-bam. It is so gorgeous. It is more of like a yellow toned highlight, but I absolutely love that. So I'm really happy I repurchased that. And then I really wanted to try this. This is their Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer in the shade Coconut Island. And this is honestly more of a highlighter. It is a baked bronzer. And I've seen the actual like baked bronzer shades at my Ulta, but they look really orange. And so I saw this online and I was like, this looks more like a highlighter. So I'm going to try it. And it's pretty. I'm wearing it today. Honestly, if you like wet your brush before applying it, you can make it, it's right there, like way more intense, which, you know, I like that you can build it up, or you can also kind of make it look a little bit more natural. So I've just kind of played with that a little bit. And then these, I'm not even going to swatch because I do have a whole review planned on these. And these are the NYX Ombre Blushes. There are 6 of them and I picked up all 6. So I'm going to do a full review swatch video on these. So make sure to subscribe so you can come back and see that. That should be up sometime this week. Okay. Moving on to Target. I hit the freaking jackpot, you guys. I was so excited. So let me preface this. Okay, so the brand Essence. Now they're at Ulta. They're normally on like a little end cap, at least where I live. And they're also at like Fred Meyer stores, which are, you know, on the West Coast. And I live in the Midwest. So I don't have a Fred Meyer near me. So Essence is coming to Target, which I literally was so excited. I was reading the blog Nuevo Cheap, which you guys have heard me talk about before, which I love that blog so much. It's all about drugstore makeup. Anyway, so I was reading that and she posted that Essence was coming to select Target stores and it came to the one in my town. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Like I was so excited because, you know, Ulta just has like a little end cap. It doesn't have like the whole Essence line or anything like that. So I was so excited to see that like I was going to be able to get more Essence products because I really like that brand. Their eyeliner, liquid eyeliner is one of my favorites and they're really inexpensive. So let me just say that I went to the Target near me like last week, this week. It officially launched I think on like Sunday and then I went this morning before filming this video and let me tell you it's 9:51. I went to Target at like 8:30 this morning. Yeah, I know I'm crazy. But anyways, to see if they had more in the display and they didn't. So there are a few more things that I definitely do want to like grab from this line at Target. So I might do a whole like new Essence at Target review kind of thing. If you would be interested in that, let me know. But I did get a few things that were on like that were already filled on the display. So I'm going to start off with those things. And the first thing I'm wearing on my eyes today, well, I'm wearing some of this on my eyes today. And this is one of their little eyeshadow palettes in the shade Vintage. And these are really pretty. They have like a couple other ones that are coming out too, but this is the only one that was in the display. And this is actually the one that like I really wanted to make sure I got because it has these beautiful greens and like these browns, and then it's got some light shades. These are all shimmery except for this one. This is like a matte pink, but they are all shimmery, so you might want to pull in another palette or another eyeshadow or something. But I'm wearing this green all over my lid today, and I'm obsessed with it. Love it so much. And these are only like, I mean, $3.50. It's of steal. It's awesome. I love Essence so much. I'm so excited. Okay, and so the next things that I got are a bunch of lip liners. I love Essence lip liners so much. I think I have one more, but I think it's in my purse actually. And I love their shade Soft Berry. Oh my gosh, one of the most beautiful lip liners ever. And then I also already had Wish Me a Rose. So I just picked up the ones that I didn't have, and these are only $2 a piece, and they are so good. Like some of my favorite lip liners ever. The one that's in my purse actually is like cute as pink, and that's just a really like basic pink shade. But I got, oh gosh, Femme Fatale, I guess that's how you say it. It's just like a bright red. I got, which one's this? Red Blush, which is like a little bit darker. I got this one, which is one of my favorites, Honeyberry. It's like this purpley pink shade. And then the one I'm wearing today is in the Nude, which is just like a brownish nude lip liner. And then yeah, like I said, I have Cute as Pink, which is just kind of like your standard pink shade. That one's in my purse though. Okay, and then the next thing I picked up, let me move this up over here, okay, is this. It's their Sun Club Matte Bronzer. And this thing is ginormous, like holy moly. And this is in the lighter skin one, and they also have like a medium skin one. That is one drawback about Essence that I have noticed. If you have like super pale skin, like milk, or if you have like really dark skin, their products aren't going to work for you, which kind of sucks. I mean, like their products will, but like not like their face stuff, not their foundations or their bronzers or anything like that, which that's kind of a bummer, but they have some other really good stuff that I think any skin tone could wear. So, and I will be mentioning some more of that stuff. But anyways, so this bronzer is really nice. It is matte. It's pretty smooth. It's a little powdery, but you know, nothing you can't work with. And it's not like extremely pigmented, but I like that in a bronzer because I don't want to like overdo it with my bronzer. And it smells like coconut. So I wonder, does this have coconut oil in it? I don't think so. Oh no, it just has parfum. So it has like artificial scent in it. And yeah, this is the 01 Natural, and this is lighter skin. And I also saw a medium skin one there, like I said. And then this one, there were two of their Blush Up blushes, but I only could find one of them. I'm hoping I can find the other one at some point. So like I said, this is their Blush Up blush in number 10 Heat Wave. And this is an ombre blush. I'm telling you guys, the ombre blush trend is like strong. I know like IT Cosmetics has done ombre stuff, and Hard Candy last year I think came out with like ombre blushes, but NYX, Essence, and then I'm going to show you some Wet n Wild ones here in a minute that are also ombre. And so this trend is really taking off. But this one is kind of like orange to pink, or pink to orange, whichever way you want to look at it. So I have like swirled my finger, so you can kind of see the difference. Got this, which is their Say No to Dark Circles a Brightening Rose Concealer. Now, this is like a peachy toned concealer, but I will say it is brightening. It's not super correcting, and which I kind of figured because of how bright the actual shade was. But in the stick, it doesn't look like it has like shimmer in it, but in like when I blend it on my eyes, it kind of does. I don't know, it's a little weird. I used it today and I think it did an okay job, but it's definitely not like my favorite corrector or anything like that. Okay, and then this next thing, oh, I should have known it was gonna be amazing because I love their liquid eyeliner so much, but this is their gel eye pencil, and it's the waterproof one, and it's just the black one. I wanna say I saw a brown one too. This stuff is no joke. Holy moly. It stays so long. Like, okay, see? Now watch. I can smudge it out a little bit, and then I'll just watch. It like literally, okay, now it's not sticky anymore, and it's like not, it's like not coming off. This stuff stays, I mean, like insane. I just couldn't even get over it. Let me wipe my hand off because I'm a mess. Okay. I just, like, look, I'm taking a baby wipe right now. I mean, like, it's now like starting to fade, but this is like with a baby wipe. And it's like, I mean, I've worn this a couple days in a row and I'm wearing it today. And like no smudging, no smearing. Like that gel eyeliner, waterproof, is awesome. Like to tight line, like your upper lash line or even like in your lower waterline. I mean, it stays all day. It's unreal. And it's only like $2. I can't even get over it. Okay, moving on to NYC. So I found a lot of new NYC stuff, which I was really excited about. The first things that I found, I actually thought they were nail polishes when I first saw them, but then I actually read the display. These are like the Demi Lovato kind of like collection thing that they are coming out with, and this is the lip and cheek tint. And these are honestly, they really remind me of like the Benetint, the Poisey tint from Benefit. Now, so what they are is like you can use them on your lips or you can use them on your cheeks. I have all three of them. This one is cheeky pink. So it literally almost looks like nail polish because of how clear it is. And like it comes like a brush like this. But then you look at like how like watery and sheer it is. But if you just blend it, so there's a swatch of cheeky pink and it literally like stains your cheeks or your lips. I haven't tried them on my lips yet. I don't know. This is like a true kind of lip stain. It's not like a liquid lipstick at all. Now, I recently reviewed the NYX Lip and Cheek Soufflés, which are similar to this, but they are more like creamy and these are more watery, but they both, you know, stain really well. This one is Cheeky Berry that I just swatched right there. And then the next one I'm going to swatch is Cheeky Strawberry. And these are only, I want to say like $4 or $5 maybe. For each one, and so I just think they're so beautiful. I love them. I think this is Cheeky Strawberry right here, and I think in the summer it's going to be so beautiful, you know, with just like a BB cream and this. It's going to look very natural. And again, I'm taking a baby wipe to them and they're not coming off very easily. Like they definitely stain, you know, so I really have been enjoying these a bunch. And I just kind of dot some on my cheeks and then take my e.l.f. small stipple brush and just kind of buff it out. But I will say, make sure you like do one cheek at a time. You don't like dot some, blend, because otherwise those dots are going to stain. So really just like dot, blend, you know what I'm saying? Okay. A couple other things I found from NYC are the Get It All lip color, and I got the shades 100 Pink Digis, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and then 400 Extraordinary. I don't know, I always say names really weird, so sorry if I'm like butchering them. So this is the berry shade, very pretty, and then this next one is the pink one that I got, which is a little lighter for me, but I actually don't mind it. Really, really like that shade a lot. And so these are nice. They're pretty creamy. Oh gosh, I just dropped one. I wore the pink one the other day and it was pretty comfortable on the lips. You know, it didn't wear off like super fast, but you know, it didn't stay on forever. They're a pretty good like cream lipstick. And I want to say these were only around like $2, $3 at the most, I think. Okay, and this next thing I was super excited to find. Now this is the Lovatics by Demi. Again, this is the Demi Lovato line. And this is her eyeshadow palette. And I really like this. It does resemble the Naked palette a little bit. And this is in 20 Natural. And this is the only one that I saw. But I really like it. I'm wearing a lot of the matte shades in my crease today. And I like it because you get mattes, you get a little bit of shimmers, and they're all pretty neutral shades. So I think a lot of people are going to like this. And this was only $4.99. I will say, you know, the powders, they're a little powdery, but they're pigmented. And so I don't mind the fallout. I don't mind the powderiness because that is, you know, it's drugstore eyeshadow, especially like $4.99 eyeshadow palette. You know what I mean? Like you can't expect like the best quality ever. I can't even get in the frame, but this quality isn't horrible. You know what I mean? Like I was really, really pleased with this. They're very smooth. The mattes are really, really great. And yeah, I really like this. I just played with it a little bit, but I have been loving it so much. I think if you want to kind of dip your toes in an eyeshadow palette, like either that one or like some Color Icon Wet n Wild ones, those are stupendous. Speaking of Wet n Wild, so I found some more new stuff from them. Like I kind of mentioned earlier, I found their ombre blushes. So I was super excited about these because I saw these on Instagram a while ago. This one is in a purple haze. Love. It's like a pinky purple one. This one is the Princess Daiquiris. It's kind of funny. They all have like a very summery, you know, little theme, which I love. And then this one is My Tai Buy You a Drink. That's kind of funny. Okay. I never like, when you say the names out loud, they become like way cuter and funnier than if you just say them in your head. So yeah, those are these, which I love. And then Wet n Wild also came out with ombre lip like sticks or whatever. Now I know NYX has recently come out with these as well. And I kind of was like in Ulta and I was playing with them, and they were more like a lip liner on one side and then a lipstick on the other. And so I just really wasn't like a huge fan of any of the colors, and I just wasn't a huge fan of the formula. So I was just like, meh, like just by swatching. So I just was like, I'm going to skip out on those. But these, you know, these were only like $2.99, $3.99. So of course I was like, I'm just going to get all three of these, please. But anyways, so I did get all three of them. I got, which one is this? Sisters in Charm, which this is the more neutral one. Here, let me take the lids off so you guys can see. So this side is step 1, and then this side is step 2. So this side is more neutral, and then this one is, I haven't even tried these yet. And then this one is more bright. So I think you put like this one on the outer edge, this one in the center. I don't know. That's the thing that kind of bothers me, is like I don't really know what color goes where. I mean, I can kind of use my best judgment, like especially with this one. This one is the Mutually Beneficial. This is purple and pink. And so like obviously the purple would go on the outer corner, you know, outer corners I should say, and then you would fade into the pink. But you know, like with the nude one, I guess you would fade into the brighter shade, right? I think. I don't know. I have no idea. So like I said, I haven't even tried these yet, but swatching them, the formula is really good. And then this one I haven't even opened yet, and it is the Pretty Pocket Pear, which is like a red on this side, and then this shade is like a darker red as well. So I'm excited. Obviously you can just use these individually if you don't want to use them, you know, together. So I'm excited to try those. The ombre trend is quite strong. We saw it with hair, and now we're seeing it with makeup. Okay, so I did just get this really quickly. I want to touch on this. This is the Perfecting Mattifying Primer from Sonia Kashuk. I have been really struggling with like oil right here recently in this area, more so than ever, and especially like around my nose. I've been really oily. My foundation has kind of been like settling. So I did want to find a mattifying primer, and so I did find this one from Sonia Kashuk. This was around $15. Today is the first day I'm using it, so I don't know. I'll let you guys know about this if I like it. If I don't, I'll keep you guys updated. Breathe. Okay, we're almost done. If you stuck with me this long, you are a champ. Okay, so the next thing that I want to touch on are some new e.l.f. products that I found. And Target has totally like redone their whole e.l.f. like stuff. And so they now have like the contour palette, the contour brush, the foundation palettes, the illuminating palette, the bronzer palette. They just have so much new e.l.f. stuff at Target, and I'm so happy because I have bought stuff online from e.l.f., you know, like the contour palette and things like that, and I've been loving it. But some people don't want to just go to elf.com and buy something and have to pay shipping and everything like that. So I'm so happy that that stuff is now all at Target. So, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this. They have my instant brow lift pencils at Target now. I saw those and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, because they're only $2 a piece, but if I would have to buy them online, I would have to either wait for, well, I wouldn't have to, but I would either wait for a like free shipping at any cost, no minimum required, whatever, like sale, or I would have to like put them in like a huge order where I would get free shipping anyway. So now I'm really excited that I can just run down to Target and grab them whenever I'm out, and I don't have to like wait for my colors to come in, because those are like my ride or die brow pencils. They're only $2 and they are so good. Okay, so anyways, getting back to the stuff that like I actually bought. These are not new, but I have heard things about them, so I really wanted to try them. And these are the baked highlighters. I got Moonlight Pearls, which these are just, I don't know, like I have the baked blush in Pinktastic, and I love that, but for some reason the baked highlighters always just feel a little dry to me. So it's right there. I mean, you guys can probably not even see that. And so I don't know, maybe once I use it a little bit more, it'll get better. But, and then this one is Blush Gems, which is a little bit darker. But again, the pigmentation is like not that great. And you know, these are like only $3 a piece, so it's not life ending, but it's like Blush Gems is right there. It's just not like the best things I've ever tried. And then I also picked up, they have these new lipsticks that are out, the Beautifully Bare Satin Lipsticks, just to show you guys what the packaging looks like. I actually did get 3 of them, but one's in my purse right now and I don't really feel like going to get it. So I'm just going to show you 2 of them. I got Touch of Pink, which that's the one that's in my purse. And let me just tell you guys, it's probably like the best everyday shade ever. So if you get Touch of Pink, you will not be disappointed at all. What I'm wearing today actually is Touch of Nude, which is a little bit more brown. Let me just show you guys a swatch anyway. They're a little bit thicker than the moisturizing lipsticks that they have. And they come off a little bit more matte than those. They don't have quite the shine, but they are really comfortable. And then I got Touch of Berry, which is just like a, you know, berry shade. And I was really nervous when they said, like, well, not nervous, but I was intrigued when it said touch of, like, and then the shade, because I was like, oh my gosh, these are going to be really sheer, but they actually pack quite the punch. And like I said, I have been wearing Touch of Pink like every single day, and that's why it's in my purse. I will say that I've looked online and there is one more. There's, I think it's like Touch of Blush. That one I have not seen at Target, but these 3 I did, and these I think were like $5 a piece, so they were a little bit more expensive than their moisturizing lipsticks, but I personally like this formula better because it doesn't feel as like slippery. It's a little bit thicker, but they're still like really creamy and they don't feel uncomfortable on the lips. And then the next thing I got was the foundation serum, and this has been out for a while too, but I just never picked it up online. But when I saw it in Target, I was like, okay. And so I got the shade Light, and it actually is like a little bit dark for me. Maybe not. No, I don't know. But it's like very, very like thin. It's like, whoo. Like you see how like watery that is? So it's truly like a like when I blend it out even. It's truly a foundation serum. I don't know. I haven't tried this yet. I'm excited to kind of see what it is like, you know, mixed in with a moisturizer, or maybe if I have a foundation that I love, but I kind of want to up the coverage a little bit, I could maybe like do a pump of this or something. So I'm excited to kind of see what this does. This is weird though, because it says it's a luminous finish, helps brighten skin, minimize the appearance of pores and fine lines. Okay. But it also says that it like helps prevent sunburn, and honestly, like the direction says like apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure and then reapply at least every 2 hours. So like my whole thing is like, is this a sunscreen or is this a foundation? I don't know. So it's just odd to me that like the directions are mainly like, you know, like a sunscreen. But I will kind of try this out. I'm kind of intrigued by it. And then the last thing that I got is actually not new, but I really wanted to try it because Emily Noel, who I love here on YouTube, she raved about this, and so I really wanted to give it a try. And this is the Acne Fighting Foundation. Now, you guys know, like, I struggle with acne. I have, you know, scars and blah, blah, blah from, you know, past breakouts. So this is probably going to be good for me, but I don't usually like gravitate towards like acne fighting things. I just, you know, whatever. But this one I've heard is like really soothing. And she doesn't really struggle with acne. Emily Noel doesn't, and she like loved it. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. This is like $6, and it does have salicylic acid, witch hazel, camphor, tea tree, and aloe in it. It honestly kind of resembles the whole like Maybelline Dream Velvet. With like that soothing feel, but you just like squirt some out, and yeah, it does like resemble that with like that soothing feel. The coverage is pretty good. It's like right there. It kind of covered some of my swatches that I had going on. So yeah, I mean, the coverage is okay. I've worn it a couple days in a row. I mean, I wasn't like blown away, but I wasn't hating it either, so maybe I'm gonna like try it with some different primers and see if I can like really find a way that I like, you know, absolutely love it, and just kind of test it out a little bit more for you guys. Okay guys, so that is it for my ginormous haul. If you want to see a whole like what's new at Target Essence kind of thing, let me know in the comments below. I'm also thinking about doing like a whole declutter series, because I've done a lot of hauls lately. I've gotten a lot of new drugstore things. Drugstore makeup is booming right now, so, you know, and I really do want to try things and review them for you guys. I enjoy doing that. But with that comes overflowing makeup collection with stuff that I might not even really like or reach for very often. And I've watched declutter series. I've watched like Jessica Braun do them, and I really enjoy watching them, just kind of seeing like what is worth keeping, what's worth getting rid of, you know, that kind of stuff. So if you guys would like to see me do that, let me know, because I could totally do that on camera, but I could also just kind of do it on my own time if you guys are like, no, that's boring, skip over it. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.